This is round two of finding products on Amazon. So there's many different methods when it comes down to finding profitable products to sell on Amazon. But one of the old school ways, one of the secret ways of doing this manually, this is more of a manual search rather than an automatic search that most softwares offer. This one, we actually filter things and we go into specifically what we're looking for. Now, in order to do this successfully, you have to have kind of the right structure of what to do. So I'm gonna show you just a couple of things here. So this is Keepa. Probably if you know, if you sell on Amazon, you probably know this. If you don't sell on Amazon, maybe you've heard of it. If you haven't heard of it, this is the most common software used by people who sell on Amazon. So in this section, it basically allows us to filter everything that we want in our products. So I could go sales rank. So sales rank is number one is the best. As you go higher, it sells less and less. So like rank 200,000 doesn't sell much, but rank 2 or 20 or 200 or 2000 sells really well. So I could just go filter my rank and be like, show me products that are currently between 3,000 all the way up to 50,000 ranking. And in the past 90 days, they've been between 2,500 all the way up to 55,000. And we can see down here, we're down to 4,267 products within Canada. This is only Amazon Canada. Okay. So now I could go and say no Amazon. Amazon is out of stock. And I want to see products that have a list price of, let's say, between $50 all the way up to $250 currently. And in the past 90 days, let's say $49 to $249. Well, maybe that's too much. Too much filtering. Okay. So we're down from 4 million to 11,000. Okay. Now I want to filter some more. So I could choose my category, right? I could just say like what category I want to be in. Or if we want to be more broad, then we can leave that and just show me listings that have between 4 to 8 sellers on them. Because if it's one or two sellers on a listing, the chances are it's the brand selling it themselves. And I don't want those listings. So I put 4 to 8 sellers, which means that they're not the brand selling it. Other people are selling it, and we can verify that. So we went from almost 5 million products down to 682 products. And I can even narrow this more down. So I could go show me things that are like, I mean, there's so much I could filter, but I don't want to see any variations because I don't want to sell products that are, like a t-shirt with 10 different colors and 10 different sizes. I don't want to sell that because the chance of return is high and it's just too much headache. So I'm also going to remove digital products and ebooks. And we went from almost 5 million products to only 180 products. So that's good enough. Now I'm going to click search. And there we go. So now anytime I change the filters, even a little bit by a couple dollars or by a couple numbers, then we get a whole new list. So now I have a list of 180 products that I could go through. So I could see like, this hat, like for example, I could open it here and do my product research. I could see how many people sell it. I could see like who is selling it, how much sales it gets, what price it's being sold at, basically all the information I need before I buy products. Okay. So we do our research before we buy products. It's really important to get all the data before investing our money into that product, which is one of the big differences between making your own brand and doing private label compared to what we do, which is wholesale and brand direct. With us, we first look at the data. How much does it sell? How many units a month it sells? Who is selling it? What percentage of the sales are these people getting? How much can we buy it for? How much can we all the data before we put a dollar into it. With private label and brand direct, you have to invest thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars, months and months of your time with no guarantees it will even sell. Okay. So I could just look at a few products here with you. I mean, these are great graphs. Like, not many people can find graphs like this. If you look at Amazon, people, the products they're finding, the graphs are horrible. They're finding horrible graphs. We find the top 10% products. This is a PlayStation 5 game. It sells very well. The review line is going up, which is the line down here. The price is consistent. The sales are consistent. So very well, very nice listing. Um, for example, like you could see here, this one, this is not a great listing because this orange, it means Amazon has been selling it. And the sales are slow because we see this graph right here. Like the more dips, we want as much dips as possible because that represents sales. But when it has like a couple dips at a time, it means the sales are low. So this is what most people are finding, right? This is what we avoid, which is the 90% of what other people are really finding. So this one's a difficult product to get, but if you could get it, it's a very high selling product. Very nice graph. um, oh, this is beautiful. So here we go. I mean, you could see like it's just a box of books. It's a box of books. And look at that graph. Look at how consistent the price is. The buy box price is the pink line. It's consistently like it's not the price is not jumping up and down. It's staying very consistent. The sales are great. The reviews are great. It's been moving up, meaning people are buying it and leaving reviews. This is a great listing. Here's one that you could potentially avoid. I mean, you could see Amazon has been on it basically the whole time. I could see the all-time graph. Like I could see, okay, before Amazon was not on it, consistent price, great sales. Then Amazon came on it. So this is what I mean about knowing the data before you put money into it. This is a great way to show you what I mean. Now I'll look at two more products and we'll go from there. So I could just, again, like, a box of books, great graph. Like, this is such a great graph. Look at that price line, very consistent, lots of sales, reviews are going up, great listing. I wish it had more photos though, because I don't like when a listing only has one photo. I would want it to ideally have 3 or 4 plus photos, but overall, it's a great listing. People are loving it on Amazon. And one more. So here's an example of what a private label item looks like when a brand is selling it themselves. So when the pink line, the buy box line, is extremely straight, okay, it means there's only been one seller throughout this time. And when I move my mouse on it, you can see in that pink box, it's showing the seller's name, which is YYFL-CA. Anywhere we go throughout the timeline, you can see it's always been that seller. And they're really controlling. I mean, there's been like one little area, I don't know who that is, but maybe it's the same person under a different name, but it's been that person 99.9% of the time, and they're completely controlling the listing. So, and I mean, it looks like this is not a branded item, right? Like, if maybe you see Lego, you know what Lego is, it shows it on the listing, but you can see this doesn't represent a brand, it's a product, right? When it looks like this, you can very obviously tell it's a private label, meaning the brand itself is selling it. Compared to, let's say this, you could see the graph kind of going up and down a little bit, the buy box graph, and you could even see the names are changing. So if you see, look on that little pink, the box, when I move the mouse, you can see the names are changing, which means different people are selling it. There's different ways we could go deeper into this, but I mean, I'm not showing it to you for free. So um, this is as far as we go with this. And yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video.